Welcome back to Old USA Coin. Before we begin, let me ask you something. What if the loose change in your pocket right now could secretly be worth up to $15 million? Stay with me because today we are diving deep into one of the most overlooked yet most fascinating modern U.S. coins, the 1977 Washington Quarter. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly why collectors are searching for this coin, how condition and grading can turn a simple quarter into a life-changing discovery, and where the smartest collectors sell their rare finds. So do not blink because every detail matters. This is Old USA Coin, your trusted channel for rare coin, stories, hidden values, and real numismatic knowledge. If you love American history, hidden treasure, and the thrill of the hunt, you are in the right place. And make sure you stay until the very end because there is a crucial detail about this 1977 Washington Quarter that most people completely miss. Let us start with the basics. The coin we are talking about today is the 1977 Washington Quarter, face value 25 cents. But under the right circumstances and in the right condition, collectors have speculated values reaching as high as $15 million. Yes, $15 million. And before you think that sounds impossible, remember that in numismatics, rarity, condition, errors, provenance, and demand can completely redefine value. The Washington Quarter design itself already carries strong collector interest. Introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this coin became a permanent part of U.S. coinage, and by 1977 it had already become an icon of American currency. But icons can hide secrets, and this year is more interesting than it appears. At first glance, the 1977 Washington Quarter looks ordinary. On the obverse you see George Washington facing left with the word Liberty above, In God We Trust to the left, and the date 1977 below. On the reverse you see the eagle with outstretched wings, arrows clutched in its talons, olive branches below, and United States of America and quarter dollars surrounding the design. But here is the first cliffhanger. Not all 1977 quarters are created equal. In 1977 quarters were struck at multiple mints. Philadelphia, which traditionally had no mint mark, Denver with a D mint mark, and San Francisco, which produced proof coins with an S mint mark. Each of these tells a completely different story to collectors, and the value difference between them can be enormous. Now let us talk about metal composition, because this is where many new collectors get confused. By 1977, Washington quarters were made of a copper-nickel clad composition, not silver. Specifically 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded over a pure copper core. That means most circulated examples are only worth face value, but collectors are not chasing average coins. They are chasing perfection, rarity, and mistakes. Here comes the next suspense point: condition. In numismatics, condition is everything. A circulated 1977 quarter with wear scratches and dull surfaces might be worth 25 cents to $1, but an uncirculated example preserved since the day it left the mint can already jump dramatically in value, especially if it grades high. Professional grading is the language of serious collectors. Companies like PCGS, which is Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, which is Numismatic Guarantee Company, evaluate coins based on strike, luster, surface preservation, and eye appeal. They assign grades on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS meaning mint state and PR meaning proof. Here is where the story gets exciting. A 1977 Washington Quarter graded MS67 or MS68 by PCGS or NGC is already extremely scarce, because most quarters from that year were heavily used in circulation. Finding one with flawless surfaces, strong strike, and original mint luster is incredibly difficult. And as the grade goes higher, the population drops dramatically. Now imagine a 1977 quarter graded MS69 or even a theoretical MS70. These are virtually unheard of, and when population reports show only one or two known examples, collectors with deep pockets start competing. Auction prices can skyrocket, and this is how seemingly ordinary coins can reach unbelievable values. But we are not done yet, because condition alone is not the only factor. Let us talk about errors, because error coins are where legends are born, and the 1977 Washington Quarter has several known and rumored mint errors that collectors obsess over. Double die obverse errors, where parts of the design appear double due to a misaligned die. Off-center strikes, where the design is not properly centered. Broad strikes, where the coin spreads beyond its normal boundaries. Clip plankets where part of the coin is missing, and wrong planket errors where the quarter is struck on the wrong metal blank. These errors can multiply value by hundreds or thousands of times. Asterisk here is another cliffhanger. Some collectors believe that a small number of experimental plankets or transitional errors may exist from the late 1970s, coins that slipped through quality control. If a 1977 quarter were ever confirmed on an unusual planket or with a unique error combination, the value could explode into the millions. And that is where the $15 million speculation comes from. Asterisk now let us get into the technical details you need to know, because real collectors love numbers and facts. The 1977 Washington quarter has a diameter of approximately 24.3 millimeters, a thickness of about 1.75 millimeters, and a weight of 5.67 grams. If your coin significantly deviates from these measurements, that could be a sign of an error or wrong planket strike. Asterisk condition is assessed not just by wear, but by luster strike and contact marks. A gem uncirculated example will show full mint luster across Washington's cheek and jaw, sharp details in the hair, crisp feathers on the eagle, and minimal bag marks, while proof coins from San Francisco will have mirror-like fields and frosted devices. Asterisk now let us talk about proof coins for a moment. 1977 S-proof Washington quarters were struck specifically for collectors. They were never meant for circulation, and they usually survive in high condition. However, even among proofs there are differences. Deep cameo proofs with strong contrast between frosted design and mirrored background are far more valuable than standard proofs. Asterisk here comes another suspense moment. Proof errors are even rarer than circulation errors. Imagine a 1977 S-proof quarter with a double die or wrong planket, graded PR69 or PR70 by PCGS or NGC. Collectors would go crazy, and auction houses would line up to sell it. Asterisk now let us address the big question everyone is asking: how can this coin be worth $15 million? The answer is simple, but rare. It would require a perfect storm, an extremely high grade like MS70 or PR70, a confirmed unique mint error, or experimental strike, professional certification by PCGS or NGC, and massive collector demand. When all these factors align, value becomes whatever the top collectors are willing to pay. Asterisk. Now let me share some real collector terminology so you sound like a pro. When you hear terms like population report, that refers to how many coins of a certain grade are known. Eye appeal refers to how attractive the coin looks overall. Strike quality refers to how sharply the design was impressed. And originality refers to untouched surfaces without cleaning or alteration. Asterisk cleaning is another critical point. Never clean your coin. Even gentle cleaning can destroy value. Collectors want original surfaces. Cleaning leaves hairlines and dullness that grading companies will penalize. Asterisk now let us talk about how to sell a valuable 1977 Washington quarter the right way. Because selling is just as important as finding, the first step is authentication and grading. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC. Never rely on guesswork or online opinions alone. Once graded, your coin is protected in a tamper-evident holder and trusted by buyers worldwide. Asterisk the best-selling places for high-value coins include major auction houses like Heritage Auction, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections. These platforms attract serious collectors and investors, not casual buyers. For mid-range valuable coins, reputable coin dealers and online marketplaces can work. But for potential 6- or 7-figure coins, always choose professional auctions. Asterisk local coin shops can also help with evaluation and guidance. But be cautious, knowledge is power. Always get multiple opinions and never rush a sale, especially if your coin might be special. Asterisk now let us build the final suspense. Somewhere out there, a 1977 Washington quarter is sitting in a drawer, a coin jar, or an old collection, overlooked for decades, waiting for someone to notice the details, the weight to strike the surfaces. That could be you. Asterisk before I reveal the final takeaway, I want you to do 3 things right now. Hit the like button to support Old USA Coin. Comment below if you have ever found a rare or unusual quarter. And most importantly, subscribe to Old USA Coin, because this channel is your gateway to hidden coin values and real numismatic knowledge. Asterisk here is the final truth. Most 1977 Washington quarters are common, but a tiny fraction are extraordinary. And the difference is knowledge, patience, and condition. Collectors who understand grading errors and history are the ones who find treasure. Where others see pocket change asterisks, stay subscribed to Old USA Coin, because in our next videos we will break down more red quarters, dimes, and pennies that could be worth thousands or even millions. Share this video with fellow collectors. Keep searching your change. And remember, every great collection starts with curiosity and one coin at a time.